Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, won't you jump in my game? Hello to the Jeanni and Rhonda show. Just Rhonda so far. 20 seconds in. It's a lovely evening here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hey, Zach.
Hi.
Look how beautiful you are.
You've already seen me.
I know. Can you see the comments?
Let's see. Comment. So, hello.
Hey, Tracy Koppel. Hey, Ellie. Tracy Koppel is one of my friends who's not a YouTube person. She's one of my besties.
Oh, hi, bestie.
Oh, and then there's Robin and Ashley. We look especially glamorous. And Candy and James. Hello.
Candy and James.
It's a lovely evening in the stately Wayne Manor here at Jeanni's house.
Oh my goodness, you can see in my closet behind you.
So did we shut the door?
No.
I had to put a blanket on so you can see my leggings don't match my shirt.
I could care less.
Well, I have a modicum of decorum, and I'm going to shove this Dr. Pepper in everybody's face. We had an amazing time, Ashley.
I'm trying my very first bang.
I know. I'm turning her out.
I know. This is really, really good.
And there's more for tomorrow, girl.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to be sending John to the store for some bang.
Yeah, it's cheaper if you order it online. They can get through Amazon or Vitamin Shop. Or if you got a Vitamin Shop in town, you just go pick it up there.
Hi, Samantha.
I know. We love the Samantha and the Lorna. You have an Aussie energy drink. Is it called Mother? James drinks an Aussie energy drink called Mother. Oh, yeah. Hey, she's got lemon drop.
Yes, this is lemon drop, and I love lemonade. So this is just delicious. I love this. Love this.
So good.
Yes.
I warned her about drinking one too late, but.
That's right, Ashley. Yes, I'm loving this. This is so good. So yeah. We've had a blast today.
If it wasn't for my name, you could see my cleavage tonight. Hey, the Truth. Hey, Truth. I've heard nice things about you.
Yes, Truth. How are you?
It's so nice to meet you. Oh, and Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia.
Yes. Yes. I've been banged all day.
I hooked her up with her bang, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is good to know. And we spent a lot of time lounging afternoon also.
Yes. We went to let's see, we went to TJ Maxx and it was a bust.
Yeah.
And so I was like, screw this, let's go somewhere good. We went
and she took me to like the best Sephora I've ever been to.
So yeah, we had a ball. So yeah. We went to Sephora, and then we came home and we played in makeup, and we just had a ball. So yeah.
And we ate some really tasty pizza.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I've been wanting pizza since Rhonda ordered it last week.
Well, at least it was just a week of longing.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach doesn't know what a TJ Maxx is. It's like it's a discount department store.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we went looking for discounted makeup, Zach. So yeah.
Yeah, we totally did.
Yeah, it was kind of a bust. I mean, we found a few Cara Beauty palettes, but um, right now the lines are so long at TJ Maxx that you really have to have a lot in your buggy to make you wait in line.
Right.
So I only had one palette in my buggy, so I was like, nah.
Yeah.
So, hey, Melly, how are you?
Hey, Melly G. Melly G in his house. Ooh, Barbara Jean and Stacy.
Hey, Barbara Jean. Oh my goodness, how are you?
We've got such a
Hey,
great
how
crowd,
are
and we're only
you?
5 minutes in. Don't ask dumb. Don't think any questions are good questions, Zach. There's no dumb
Right, that's
questions.
right. No dumb questions. So, yeah, so I broke down and I broke down and I picked up.
Natasha Denona.
Yeah, so I have that on tonight.
It's gorgeous. The cameras here are not doing it any justice because it's really beautiful and shimmery and delightful.
But I'm really liking it. Yeah, yeah. So
It's not really called Triceratops.
yeah, yeah, the Triceratops palette from Natasha Denona. But yeah, I'm really, really liking it a lot better than I thought. So yeah, I'm kind of one of those gals that really, really liked the Safari palette. So this is all mattes except for the three triochromes down the middle. So it's really not. I guess the triochromes is not really what I got it for. I got it mostly for the mattes.
But
And
the triochromes are gorgeous.
Yeah, I know.
We won't tell. It just looks like another package. It didn't look any fancy. Oh, and she also got the trend mood box today too.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My my
Right,
trend
James.
box came in. So this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. And,
Glitters. Oh, hey,
Nabla.
Jen.
You guys have never tried Nabla. Nabla Cosmetics is really, really good. But wow. The last time that Nabla was in the Trend Mood box, it was the Miami Lights palette. And this time we got Ruby Lights.
It is a stunner.
It is really, really pretty. And so this is what that's looking like. Look at that.
It is so beautiful. Those two right there, you can't see that what I'm pointing at, but the lavender and the one right next to it,
Yeah.
the two most beautiful out of the whole four.
This one's got a lavendery shift. I mean, this one is lavender, but it's got like some kind of green looking tones to it. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. And then this one it's
that's crazy, Ashley.
Yeah, like a brick, maybe like a brickish kind of red.
Actually, it would look really good with what I'm wearing.
It sure would. Oh, it would. And then this one is more of a monochrome. It doesn't really have as many different colors to it. It's more just like a true red.
Just amazing. It's like Ruby Slipper almost.
Yeah, but really, oh my goodness. And this one's called Ruby Lights Glitter Palette.
Shelly's here. Hey, Shelly.
Hey, Shelly. So what's really nice about the glitter palettes from Nabla is that you don't have that in your regular palette. So if you're not a fan of glitters, it won't be in the regular palette, or no glitter is going to get transferred amongst the shades in your regular palette. So I really like how they put their glitter shades in a separate little quad.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of nice how they're doing that. But I really like Nabla. I was really happy to get that. And then the brush set that came in that.
Oh my God, these brushes are
This
beautiful.
is the
Look
bag.
at that bag.
It's really, really pretty. But the brushes, there was quite a bit of brushes. So, you know.
And the handles are translucent, and then the ferrules are like a brushed silver.
So yeah, I don't know if you can see that see how the brushes are see-through. Can you see that?
They're so pretty.
They're really, really pretty. And then they go up to a gold ferrule.
Is it white gold? Because it looked kind of silver to me.
Yeah, it's not white gold, but it's a
Oh, Jess is
very,
here. She said she'll be back after her premiere.
it's like a oh, okay, Jess. Okay, Jess, I did see that. Sorry. But it's a light gold color. Yeah, Jess is premiering this box actually.
Oh wow! Well,
Yeah.
we're spoiling her premiere.
Yeah. So anyway, but there's a lot of these brushes.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, it's really, really pretty. So we got that and a mascara and the full big Nabla palette. So that was really, really pretty. And Nabla eyeshadows are very, very nice. I have maybe four or five palettes from them, and they're just really good palettes. And I'm super excited. This is right up my alley. I'm really, really super excited about this one. So yeah, this is what that's looking like.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I was just really, really stunned by this shade right here called Love Ritual, which is this one. And I just couldn't believe it because when I swatched it, oh, it just looked stunning. Really, really pretty. So I can't wait to get in and do a look with that. So yeah. Um James says I'm a bit bougie because Nabla is Italian.
That's true. Well, well, let me tell you something. I have never been in such a thing as well. I've never been in anyone else's beauty room except for my old friend Marie, and Jeanni has such a beautiful, extensive collection. Hey, Jen. It's like I'm truly in awe of all the things that she has. She's got a beautiful collection of so many different brands and so many different things, and I got to play with a bunch of them. It's just amazing.
Hi, Jen. It's been a while since I've seen you, honey. How are you? I hope you're doing great. So, yeah, we've had just the bestest time ever.
I know we're having a great time.
And we've
I'm
had,
trying to get comfy.
yeah, just oh my goodness, this has been wonderful. It's just been the bestest.
And what's really cool is like Jen and I have never, well, obviously we've never met in person, but like I felt like I've known Jen Jeanni. I was looking at Jen on the screen, but I feel like I've known Jeanni my entire life.
Yeah. You know, that's what's nice is whenever somebody is exactly the same, you know, on camera as they are off camera, and you just know Rhonda's going to be like that. So it's like, no apprehension whenever, you're talking about meeting Rhonda, you just know, it's just, that's who she is. So, yeah.
Well, so yeah, she can verify that I'm not a fakey McFakerson.
No, absolutely not. She just exactly the same, just
That's my goal, is just to always be myself, because it's too hard being pretentious. Not that I've not been pretentious, because I have, but not on YouTube. But it's like so much easier to just be yourself, because otherwise you have to keep up with so many artifices, silly things. Oh, Shelly's got a headache. I'm sorry, boo. Oh. Kelly L.
Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Oh, wow, Samantha. That's amazing.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 2 puppies and gonna buy a third. Wow.
She raises mini pins. She's also in Indiana.
Really? Oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
That's right, Truth. If you can't be yourself, be Batman. And when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. That's from Ghostbusters.
It's
Hey, Allie Bo.
Hey, Allie Bo, how are you? Yeah, it's really yeah, it's just better, you know, just whoever you are, just be that person, be yourself, you know, and let people accept you for who you are. Let the chips fall where they may. Be authentic, be genuine, and you're always going to come out ahead that way. Always going to come out ahead. Hey, Angie, how are you?
It's so good to see so many awesome people. Yes, Angie, what's up, girl?
Yes, yes, James did, Barbara Jean. He said that you remind him of an Australian actress.
A beautiful Australian actress.
Yes, yes.
Oh, hello, Rosemary. Nice to have you. Hey, Amanda. Jessica, this is back.
I know. I have been a little bit MIA. I've been trying to get my back squared away, but I'm going to start hitting it hard. I really am. I'm trying to. I was off work for a couple of weeks, just giving my back a break, and so I wasn't. I was trying really hard not to kind of get the swelling down in my back. One of my vertebral bodies, I had an MRI. It was really swollen up, really bad.
Hi, hello there, world. It's me. I was just saying hi. Sorry.
So, you know, I was trying to not sit in the chair, trying to relax it, but try to check on the regular filming schedule and get back into everything. I did do my BoxyCharm unboxing video today. I was quite honestly, I was blown away with one of the palettes, the Esmeralda Beauty Creation palette. I was just so yeah, I guess that's just the only word I can think of. I was so enamored with that palette and how good it was. For $3 in pop-up, if you are a BoxyCharm, if you're a BoxyCharmer, and you can get your hands on that palette if you didn't get it in your box, it's $3. It's absolutely, to me, it's gorgeous. This is what the palette is looking like. And quite honestly, there's enough shades in here that you can dupe out the Peak palette if you didn't get the Peak palette by Denona. The shadows are lasting really well on your lids. It's just, like I said, I tried to get in and get the Esmeralda 1 palette. It's already sold out because I was just stunned at how beautiful the blend was on the shades. I was blown away by it.
Beauty Creations has a lot of palettes, and they're inexpensive and they're excellent quality. Excellent. Like I probably got 4 or 5 Beauty Creations palettes, and they're all very good.
Yeah, I was just stunned. I couldn't believe it, how well. So I decided I was going to do this try on, and everybody's been doing the Peak palette try on. And so I was like, you know, I got this Esmeralda 2 palette. I'm just going to use that on my video. And it was amazing how good it was.
Hey, Lisa
So,
D. That's
um,
awesome. I'm so glad you liked it because, sometimes we forget, like, smaller independent companies, that are lower price point, can be just as good as anything else.
yeah, I was blown away by that one. And like I said, so at the end of my video, after the try on, and I had that on, I held up the Peak palette because I was like, my eye looks just like I used the Peak palette on it. So, it's really a viable dupe for that, as far as if that's the look that you're wanting. And for some reason, you may have gotten, I mean, I don't know how many variations are out there. I mean, who does with boxy anymore? Like hundreds sometimes.
Right.
But the look that I got, it looked just like that Peak palette, and the look was good. The blend was good because the only one, like, there's not, you've got a light color, you've got the color that's a dupe for Jasper, you've got the darker color that's a dupe for Peak, and then the one I didn't have a light shimmer for a dupe for Shine, but I used this one, and you couldn't tell it on the eye. And it was a really good look. So yeah, I really, really liked it. Plus, you've got all of these other looks that you can create with this palette. So I've been really, really happy. So yeah, this one, it's a good palette. I was shocked because I'd never tried nothing from that brand before. But whenever somebody puts something up for $3 in pop up, you kind of think, I wonder if it's any good.
Hey, Matthew. Welcome, everybody that just came in. It's so good to have you. It's a lovely evening, and I can't believe that I have Jeannie all to myself that we're sharing at the same time.
Yeah, but you're at my house. Hello.
I know. It's amazing. It's so nice. And she's got the sweetest dog who is just full of kisses and cuddles and a sweet little baby.
Yeah, Cricket was pretty excited to have a new visitor to love on. So yeah.
Hey, Lisa
Yeah. Hey, Matthew, how are you, honey? How are you doing? So yeah, we've got some peeps up in the house.
I know, it's awesome.
Saturday Night Live. So yeah, Cricket was quite excited. Barbara Jean, whenever Rhonda got here, she was like, "Oh my gosh, a new human! Oh, a new human!"
Yeah, Matthew, I'm doing great, and I'm so glad to have you. I go live on Tuesday nights, every Tuesday, and then I've been going live a lot randomly, so you just never know when I'm going to pop on.
Well, we could be sitting together. Jess. But Rhonda's got a bad back. I've got a bad back, and then I kind of think that if she was on her computer and I was on my computer, there would be a lot of background noise filtering.
Right.
So that's when we decided we would not. Barbara Jean speaks Saug. So yeah, Cricket speaks English, so she would have a hard time understanding you.
Lisa, you put my name in a question mark. I said hello when you came in. I don't know what you mean when you said my name in a question mark. So I'm not sure what you mean, Lisa D, but it's good to see you, and I welcomed you, and I'm glad you're here.
So so that's why we're sitting in different rooms, because I've got the door shut so that you don't hear Rhonda talking and then talking again.
Right.
On my computer.
Okay, Lisa, I just don't know, Lisa. I just don't know what you're trying to say. So yeah, I'll be happy to get a message from you, and I hope you're doing well. And I'm super glad to see you. So I don't know what's going on, Lisa, but it's great to see you. And we did go shopping together, Jess. We did, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we tried to do the TJ Maxx thing, and it was kind of a bust. So we did the So we did the Sephora thing instead.
We did. It was amazing.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I will, but I'm going to prove that we're together. Hold on.
My pants don't match my shirt, just in case you didn't know. I just had to lay down for my back for reals.
Okay, let me prove it. Okay, see, we are together. Hi.
We can't get much more closer together. So,
but we really are together.
We are. I see you sent me a message, Lisa. I'll hit you back in just a few. But we're here together.
Yeah, we really, really are.
Yeah.
See, we're here.
Look.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
It's so fun. And her house is gorgeous. Okay, let me get into my DMs.
Okay, now I'm in this room.
Jeannie's channel's name is Unfiltered 50s. So if you type that in, like somebody was asking for a link, and if you just type in Unfiltered 50s, she's the only one. If that helps. And I'm responding to another message.
So yeah, we went and saw, all the new holiday stuff at Sephora. Next weekend they're gonna have I know at that particular Sephora in my area, they're gonna have like a
Oh, thanks, Ashley. She put Jeannie's link up for you, James.
They're gonna have like a holiday bash. I don't know if I think it's maybe on Sunday after the store closes. They always have like special, invites. And so they're doing that. Like if Rhonda had been coming down next weekend, we could have went to that. But they're doing all of that for their special holiday preview. That's what they're calling it, the holiday preview event.
Right.
Of their like little, holiday sets and all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, Jess, I did hear that Target's going to have mini Ultas, and I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So many people in communities where they don't have an Ulta.
And it's going to be prestige brands too. Did you see that?
No, I haven't. I've only heard. I haven't really seen.
Yeah,
documentation.
Said it was going to be the prestige brands, because I didn't know if it was going to be like Ulta was taking over their beauty area and going to be running Target's beauty area or what. But John was giving me the lowdown on it, and he was like,
"All right."
Yeah, it says that it's going to be the prestige brands there. So I think it's going to be kind of like the Sephora at JCPenney.
That's really awesome. Especially there's so many more Targets than there are JCPenney's.
Ulta's bringing it. Ulta is bringing it. And did you see Hourglass is coming to Ulta?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
that's really amazing. A lot of brands are starting to move to Ulta.
Yes. And so, anything and everything that I can buy at Ulta, I always buy at Ulta, because hello, point system, baby.
The best point system ever, by the way.
The best.
Well, James, Hourglass is your favorite. I used an Hourglass primer tonight.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And Hourglass is just mature skin's friend. It's my friend. So yeah, I think that why would you want to buy something? I mean, I'm sorry. I know I like things. I do like Sephora because there's things at Sephora that's not available at Ulta. But if everything was available at Ulta, I'd never shop at Sephora again.
Oh,
Because
same. The point system at Delta is just amazing. Like we were at Sephora and we're checking out, and they were like, "You've got 500 points. Would you like $10 off your purchase?" And it's like that is such a ripoff. 500 points at Ulta is like $20 or something.
yeah, it's absolute insanity. And I have had plenty of points. I've had enough points to get that $100 gift card. It just never shows up. Never shows up. Never shows up. Never shows up.
They have a limited amount, and like only a certain people can even get the gift card.
Yeah, it's BS. Whenever I'm at Ulta and I hit the amount for my $125, not 100, $125 amount to spend on whatever I want, and I just spend it. I just spend it. You know, I ain't got to wait for something. I ain't got to play the raffle game,
Right.
game.
Hey, Triple M.
Win it. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Oh, thank you, Jess. You're the sweetest. Oh, and Jess, I did get the Natasha Denona palette, so I'm good. But thank you so much for being so sweet to offer. If I hadn't gotten it, it just made my little heart melt. It made my little heart melt.
Hey, Jess. Did you see I picked that up?
It is so pretty.
I'm wearing it.
And it's a shame it doesn't show up as well as it should on the video chat. That's a shame.
So we went into Sephora tonight, you know, and I looked at that Huda palette and I was like, well, you know, I pretty much have those shades already, right? Because I've got the nude, the deep nude, and the medium nude, the light nude, and then the Huda nude. So it's basically all of those put into a palette, into that naughty. And, you know, I had already ordered this with my, you know, the Boxy Times Natasha Denona. So I picked this up, and I'm really, really glad I picked this up because of the mattes. You know, I like the mattes. So that's what I ended up picking up, and I was really glad I did. So,
yeah.
So I don't know. You know, I think that if you don't like mattes, for those of you who have been thinking about getting it, if you don't like mattes, definitely, you know, if you're a matte shimmer person, then you might want to think twice about it, because there's only 3 triachromes and no shimmers whatsoever in here. No metallics, nothing. It's just a straight up matte palette and 3 of the triachromes right down the center. That's it. That's all you get. But I am that person that liked Safari. I liked the Safari palette. I liked the all matte palette. So if you're that person that you really like a lot of matte looks, you like a lot of mattes, then, you know, this palette, I don't think you'll be disappointed with it. I really enjoyed using it tonight. And I like that. Yes, Robin. Yes. The Boxy coupon gave me 25% off, and you can only use it once. But yeah, it's a really, really pretty palette. And I was a lot more impressed in person with the palette. I mean, what did you think, Rhonda?
I thought that it was much prettier than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
And I am a huge, you know, multi-chrome kind of gal. And the colors were very nice indeed. And yeah, I was impressed with it, just looking at it on your eyes. I was super impressed.
Yeah, I was just, I think it's a lot prettier in person than it is in the pictures to me. So, yeah, I'm actually very glad I picked it up once I got it in the mail. Once it arrived and I opened it, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm really glad about this purchase. So,
Yeah, it's super, super lovely. It reminds me a little bit of the Sydney Grace marvelous, tiny marvels or whatever. And it reminded me of that, but there's a lot more shimmers in the marvels palette.
Jennifer Fairbanks, how are you?
It's lovely to have you, darling.
Yes, I hope that you're doing great, my shine loving friend. And also, Tish, how about your nose? How are you doing with your nose?
And it's lovely to see you, Triple M. Our Triple M, Music Maniac. It's a lovely group of people. I'm so excited everybody's here.
Yes, yes. So, let's see. Was Jen leaving? Bye, Jen.
Bye, Jen.
Yeah, so good to see you again. And so let's see. Jess, did you use your I saw that you were doing your review on your Nabla. Did you use your Nabla palette, and how are you loving it?
Oh, Tish is doing good.
Huh? Your nose is doing well.
Yeah.
Okay. She looks like she's related to her family now. Okay.
Which can be a good or bad thing depending on the family.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So who all got Nabla boxes? Who all got Trim Move boxes? I hope that everybody who wanted them picked them up. Just that she used the Mitchell palette again.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, that is a very, very good palette. So thank you, Ashley. Rhonda, when are we going to do our Q&As?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
But, if people want to ask us questions, they should totally ask us questions because you never know what we're going to say.
Yeah. Okay. My box did come in and it came in today. So I opened it with Rhonda and we were blown away by the Ruby Lights glitter palette. Yeah. It is stunning. We were just really blown away with it. And James, I was telling Jess that you had gotten the Mitchell line. So yeah. And we can't wait to see what you get from that. Okay, Ashley, fire away.
Have at it, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't wait to. I've got both palettes and 3 of the blushes on the way. Okay, yeah, great.
Yeah, he was ready for it. He was planning for it. I can't wait to see what they look like.
Yeah, I can't wait to see some of that.
My boobies are showing.
Yeah.
But his launch looks so great. Like they're one of the 2 palettes I like that had the more greens because I'm a green girl. Just looked really amazing. I just didn't have it in the budget to go for that just yet. Oh, you can ask questions now, Ashley.
No, ask questions now, Ashley.
Oh, there were some questions that people had asked, or I'd asked people, and I forgot to write them down. But I can go and check and see what they are. Oh, thanks, Zach. I've got the same shirt as your mom. Moms like to have good things. That's really awesome that we have the same shirt. I'm gonna get to where I can look at the questions. There weren't a lot of questions, but there were a few. But
I need to follow him on IG. I need to look him up.
I can hook you up with that information, lady. All right, my channel, community. I can't see what's happening.
Ashley, mine is compliments of Natasha Denona.
Oh, here we've got questions. I've got some
And
questions.
we had pizza today, Barbara Jean. We had pizza from Puccini's, which is a restaurant, a local pizzeria to Indianapolis, I think. As far as I know, it's local here. But yeah, I tried to. I gave her some options, and so yeah, we did have pizza. And I made sure that it was something that I didn't think she could, I didn't take her to Papa John's. Let's put it that way. I did not take her.
No, it was way nicer, and it was like such a great crust.
So let's see. Who got me into makeup? James wanted to know who got me into makeup. Well, when so I always enjoyed makeup, even whenever I was really younger. But when I had really bad skin when I was younger, sensitive skin, really, really sensitive skin. I had eczema really, really bad that would get like all over my face. And oh my goodness, people would call me names and stuff in school. And then I found a skincare line called out of, I think it's called Carrollton, Texas, called Beauty Control Cosmetics. And I finally found some type of cosmetics I could actually wear. And I ended up going to cosmetology school after that. So that's kind of how I fell in love with cosmetics, was that whole experience that I couldn't wear cosmetics because they would break me out and make my eczema worse. And I think from the restriction, it made me love them more.
Right.
I wanted to wear them, but I couldn't. So that's kind of, for me, what sparked my interest. And so ingredients in skincare have always been kind of a passion for me. So that's kind of what started it for me.
Cool. Zach wanted to know, what is our least favorite foods?
Least favorite food.
Cooked spinach, liver, okra.
Liver's a good. I won't eat liver. I won't eat organ meat.
No, organ meat is for the birds.
Yeah, I won't eat organ. I will not eat organ meats.
And Jane wants to know, is there a specific YouTuber or makeup artist that got you into makeup?
I will tell you my favorite YouTube makeup artist is Nam Vo. I follow her. I love her aesthetic. I'm really big into glowy glass skin looks. I adore everything that she is like into. If Nam Vo says it's good, I want it. I want it. I just want her whole natural, glowy, perfect skin. And so if she says it's a product that is good and recommended by her, I go to it and I look at the price, and if it's something that I can barely afford, I try to buy it.
That's awesome. I just watched a bunch of people. There wasn't like I can't like I started getting into YouTube more because I was watching unboxings a lot, and I was like, I can do that. And then a lot of mostly it was makeup boxes, and then but my favorites are like Teresa's Dead and Karen Harris, and there's just a bunch of people that I really like and really take their word for gospel, like about the different makeups and stuff. But my mom was a Mary Kay lady, and I was around makeup my entire life, and I learned how to do makeup at a real early age. So that was my introduction. And then Ashley wants to know who is both of our biggest inspirations.
Okay, go. You go first.
Okay. Dolly Parton, because she came from nowhere, and her famous quote is, "It takes a lot of money to look this cheap."
Yes, that is her. Yes, that is her favorite quote.
And she was beautiful and unusual, and she did not fit any mold, in country music or anywhere. And
Right.
she's always been herself. She's a generous person. She gives back to not just her community but the country with their like book program for kids.
Right.
And she supports LGBTQA plus. She is just seriously. I've got a actually. I almost brought it this weekend. I've got a T-shirt that says Saint Dolly, and it's like her portrayed like a Catholic saint, and she just is just one of the best people like all around.
Yeah. Um yeah, there's a lot of, I think that for me there's a lot of people um who really really inspire me. um I want, there's there's certain people that are just the normal people that would inspire anybody, from certain things that if you go and listen to the Dalai Lama speak, or if you like big huge people, things that you've read about Nelson Mandela, and
Right.
big huge people that of great magnitudes. But I think for my daily life, on a daily basis, um I think probably my grandmother is probably my biggest inspiration. The person that I would probably most long to be like, uh, the person that I most admire, because she always made something out of nothing, always could make something out of nothing. And she was kind and generous and giving and loving, and she never said a bad word about anybody. She always did the right thing. She always did the right thing. I've never heard her say a harsh word in my life. I've never heard her say a curse word in my life. I've never, I mean, just like she's the best person that I've ever in my life known. And like real for real, I know that person. I didn't read about her. I actually knew her.
Right.
And so sometimes when I think that life's too hard or, I can't do this, I think about her and all of the long hours that she worked. And, she went to school for 16 days in her life, 16 days.
Wow.
And she taught herself how to read and how to do arithmetic and, and then, she did the books for a place. That was what she did in her life. And so she inspires me. So, she made such a difference in my life. And after my mother died, she was like my mother. So, she is the one that really inspires me, because if she could do that, and her family was American Indians, they were on the Trail of Tears, but more than that, she also had this sixth sense about her, that she just knew things. And that's one of the things that I'm the most proud of, is that she never lost her sense of intuition. And sometimes in life, we lose that. We get so desensitized to everything that it affects our own sense of intuition, that we kind of lose the ability to hone in on that extra sense about ourselves. And I think that's sad that we lose that, because we are so inundated with all of this information and data coming into us, that we kind of lose that extra part of us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's beautiful. I just wish I'd had somebody like that, directly related to me, to really do. I mean, my mom went through some things and stuff, but she wasn't a gracious person, but that's just beautiful, Jeannie.
Yeah, she was she was an extraordinary woman. And she, her family was the medicine men of her tribe.
Right.
And I often think it's because they had that almost, that ESP about them,
Right.
that ability to know things. And I think that especially her, she never lost that. She was sort of clairvoyant. She was clairvoyant. And, I know a lot of people don't believe that, but I do. And so, she just had that sense about her, and never lost it. And so, and I think that a lot of times, I think everybody's born with that, but we lose that from our childhood.
Right. We're also taught not to trust our gut.
Mm-hmm.
We're taught to go with facts and, what we like, only tangible things.
Right.
And there's so much that we have as just humans, that we just have just ignored and turned off.
Right.
And then the people that do seek it or nurture what they have are looked at like they're weirdos or freaks or charlatans.
Right. And I think that we're all born with these abilities that we just shut them down. We just shut them down. But I think that we need to get back a lot of times to believing in ourselves and believing in that thing that's inside of us, that, and trusting ourselves more and a lot of times, maybe that comes from the process of meditation more, and having that alone time, but I do believe that, and she spent a lot of time in meditating and things like that. So, and in prayer time, whether you think of that as, prayer or meditation, whatever you think of it as.
Right.
But that time where you're in tune with your spiritual self.
Right.
So yeah, I think that helps us get, our mind, body, center back together. So yeah, but she's the one that I think I really get inspired by to think about more of what I need to do whenever I'm wanting to work on me. When I want to work on me, that's who I want to be like. No, James. I think you should be, if you have that connection, it's better than if you don't. It's definitely better than if you don't. I think the trees even speak to us. I do. I just think that it's a one world.
Well, everything's connected.
Everything's connected. Exactly. I believe that everything is connected. When we die, we go back to the earth, and, we feed, everything is just, we just all are connected.
Right.
Together. So, and I sometimes I think that we have to respect the earth, it's just it's that whole thing. Sometimes I think that the Native Americans, they respected the earth, and, I just think that's a better way. I just think, First Nations people, however you want to, whatever name you want to tag to it, I just think it's better that we respect the nature, and then in turn, nature respects us, and it's just a more cohesive environment for us.
Right. Right. I think so too. And people.
I agree.
Yeah, and especially with our culture where we're so attached to instant gratification and stimulus all the time, that it takes effort. It's an effort to connect to your own spirit and to be mindful of other things besides just what you want, when you want, how you want it. That it takes an extra special effort to go out of your way to get out of that kind of, I don't know, that cycle.
Yeah, that's something that I'm trying to be just more mindful of things in general. And there's studies on the whole, and John can really tell you a lot about this, on how trees communicate amongst themselves.
Oh, Samantha said that too.
Yeah, but yeah, they are able to communicate together, and how they protect each other and pollinate each other, or whatever it is. But there's all kinds of studies on that, that they've done and are doing about the mode of communication amongst trees. Something, a study that he was reading from a Canadian study, but it was just absolutely fascinating what we were reading. Right. So, just absolutely fascinating. And they're learning more and more and more about it every day, but Ashley wanted to know what other items. Do you collect anything? Are you into anything other than?
Oh, yeah. I like to collect vinyl records. I like to collect specific cat things, like black cat things. Not just any cat things, but specific black cat things. I like to collect uh, little pins, like enamel pins. I like enamel pins. Um, I like to collect dust on all these things that I collect. I got you on that one.
Okay, I wasn't prepared for that.
I know. We've been so serious, like I had to do it.
So I really, I am into, I have been very into milk glass and jadeite, and especially the Fire King brand of kitchen dishes. And like this is like one of my brush holders.
It's so beautiful.
Is this is one of my milk glass finds. It's just stuff that I pick up from antique flea markets, things like that. But it has details on it, and I use I read
beautiful in person.
And then the Fire King brand was probably really, really popular, like maybe 1960s, back before microwaves. You could use it. Yes, Anna Sui, however you say that, James.
Just gorgeous stuff.
Beautiful aesthetic like this.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you do, Jess? You do? I love milk glass. Yes. Hobnail, any of that. I have a little bit of Manhattan horizontal depression glass, just a little bit of that. But mostly it's milk glass and jadeite, and some of it's mostly Fire King jadeite that I'm really crazy about. But back before there was microwaves, that's how you kept your it was glassware that you could use in the oven. You could set things in the oven on low until your husband got home if he was late for dinner. And so yeah, that was just kind of the way that you did things way back then. And so I have several mixing bowl sets that I've collected, just different things like that. There's a pattern that has like horizontal lines that's called Jane. I can't think of the last name, but that's one of the patterns that I like. So yeah, that's just the type of things that I'm into. I also love cigarette boxes, the like hobnail. Old people used to keep their cigarettes in a glass, like depression glass box, the cigarette boxes.
Ooh, fancy.
I love those to keep my earrings in. And I'm kind of into that type of stuff. So whenever I find those, I will usually pick those up at an antique store, and I usually end up gifting those as a gift. So I kind of keep those held back. And whenever I find a good one, I'll end up giving those as some type of, I keep them as a gift for somebody at some point. But yeah, those are the type of things that I like to keep on hand. Just as a trinket box, I either keep my small, I told you I keep these small perfume, the little bitty samples.
Right.
I usually spend money on perfumes, but I'll keep the perfumes in one of those little cigarette boxes, and I keep my earrings in one, and those type of things. So those are the things that I'm really into. Old things are just not made the same anymore. They're just not made with so much love and beauty like the old glass. I have a huge, huge punch bowl. It's called a slewed horseshoe punch bowl, and I have the slewed horseshoe platter that is on, and all of the cups that go with it. And the way that came about was I saw the platter at a flea market. And I was so taken with it's a like 1920s pressed glass. And I was so taken with the platter that I bought the platter for nearly nothing. And then I went on a hunt for the bowl and all of the cups that went with it. I don't know how much I've paid for that stupid thing, trying to go with it. But those are the type of things that I love. I love early American pressed glass. I love anything that's old, and I just love it. I love to find something that is beautiful that I can repurpose into something else. That's just my thing. Is if it's beautiful and dainty and old, and we have several flea market type places around here that's just full of old looking stuff, and you may go and you may not find anything, and then that one day you may go and find one of the most beautiful things that you've ever laid your eyes on, and it makes it worthwhile. And you may find it for $5, $2, right. And it's just like the best thing ever.
Did you see Shelley just asked a question?
As a concerned bathroom mat, how is the black bathroom mat surviving? It's not there. It's not there. It's not there.
No trace. I would never have known that it existed if Jen had already told me. Jeanni, I fucking can't even say your name. Jeanni, I'm in your freaking house. I've spent all day with you, and I just can't even say your name.
Going all day.
Yeah. Hey, Nancy Slaughter. Hey, Joe. Hey, everybody that's been coming in.
Yeah. Actually, no joke, Ashley. My son, because I'm the mom that has it all, he says. So he goes to the flea market for my Christmas.
Oh, cool.
And he nails it every year. He nails it. So, yeah, for the mom that has it all, yeah, he pulls it out every year. One year he had my grandmother's watch redone.
Right.
Totally pulled it out. Some years he does something with pictures. And then last year he went to the flea market and he got me a jadeite hobnail, like something. Right. And little trinket trinket thing, and it was perfect. It was just absolutely perfect. So he nails it every year. God love him. He knows what to do.
That's so awesome. I mean, yeah, I mean, Rome has a hard time figuring out what to buy for me because I pretty much just whatever I want. I mean, I don't mean to sound like whatever I want, I just go get it. But for the most part, what I do get the things that I want. And, it is hard to be creative for people that have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it really is. And so, yeah, and for me, a lot of times I just get a lot of pleasure out of the hunt.
Right.
I get a lot of pleasure out of the hunt, and I just really I love the beauty in some of the older things that were created back then. I just love it. And so, and I love flea markets. I just adore them. I don't know what it is, but I just think that, and John just thinks, oh my God, a flea market. Oh my God, all this junk. Oh my God, something else for me to throw away. But I love it. I just love it. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I can't help myself. I think that it's like just heaven. I just think it's the best thing ever. So yeah, I could spend, a whole day rummaging around, a flea market. There's nothing better.
Right. There's treasure in that trash.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
So
Jennifer asked about my nail polish. She's asked twice now. This is I get it done. And this is called a dip polish, and I order my own from AliExpress, which is called Honey Joy, and it is the most glittery thing that I can find in the world. And what they do is they put some coats of different things, and then you dip your fingernail in the powder, and then they seal it in. You do several coats, and then they seal it in, and that is how you get this kind of glitter. And it's not any more expensive than a regular kind of acrylic nails or anything, but it's like my own nails are underneath, and this lasts longer, and your nails are stronger than almost anything else.
I would say my favorite color is green. Green is definitely my favorite color. I love it. Yeah, so I'm that's part of the allure, I think, of the jadeite is that it's green. I'm just, oh yeah. So yeah, I just anything green, any color green, doesn't matter what color. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And green and black and purple are my three favorite colors. So I'm right there with you, girl.
So yeah, I have to admit I signed on to Beautylish on Friday.
Yes.
I did. I have to admit it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Your mom is Ashley. Yeah,
You're hilarious, Shelley.
I just couldn't help it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you see what Shelley said?
Let's see. Why not? Why don't you have a flea market, for God's sakes, in Flint? Really?
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, like like everywhere has. We have a huge one in Mobile, in Alabama. There's a huge flea market. And then up here we have like we have several Trader Bakers, and then we have several different, like little antique malls, and which is nothing more than a flea market. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Beautylish got us, Jess. They sure did.
Yeah, they got me too, girl. Oh, thanks, Shirley.
Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, okay. So Robin said they have good ones near her too. Yeah, like yeah, and then I know that they have Mishawaka. Mishawaka, is that where the Amish live? In Mishawaka, they have a big, huge flea market that's it's right on
Yes.
the Michigan-Indiana border.
I had a friend that is from Mishawaka, and she did talk about the Amish people there.
Yeah, I think they have a big one there. And I'll tell you what, I do not mind going to the flea markets in any kind of ghetto area, Sylvia. Like I'll bust up in it. It's fine by me.
There's good stuff everywhere.
Because you can get to good stuff. Plenty of good stuff. Don't matter to me where it's at, whether it's up in the bougie area or the hood. I don't care. I'll go anywhere.
It's all good in the hood, girl. It's all good
in the hood. That's right. You know why? You want to know why? Because to me, the rich folk up in the bougie areas, they don't give nothing away. And if they do, they want an arm and a leg for it. There's a reason they got that money.
It's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Oh, Shirley's got 4. That's awesome. There's a new and like we have Peddlers Malls in Louisville, which is kind of like a permanent it's like an antique mall, except not as fancy as an antique mall, and like you can go and find like a dozen socks for $5, or and then you can find like a beautiful tiger wood chest at the same place. Like it's just like it's more flea market, like the flea part of the flea market, and then it's just got it's we've got tons of those. You would love them, Jeannie.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to go to that food truck.
Oh yeah.
Hey, has anybody ever been to Austin to the food trucks there?
No.
Ooh, they good in Austin. They got the food trucks just lined up.
That's awesome. I've always wanted to go to Austin. It always seemed like a place that's got my kind of vibe.
Hey, Becca.
Becca's Beauty Journey. What's up, lovely lady? Were your ears burning, Becca? We were talking about you earlier.
We were.
In the best possible way.
We was talking about the Becca. So yeah, so one of John's sons lives in Austin. He has a house there, and
Nice.
He, has worked there for several years. And so John went there to visit him. And so we we was talking lovely things, Becca, lovely things.
Absolutely. Nothing but love.
And so oh, how was the baby shower? So John was saying how good the food trucks were, that you could just walk up and just pick whatever, kind of food that you wanted from the food trucks. They were just all lined up.
Yeah, I've actually never ordered anything from a food truck before, but I've always wanted to. And there's a lot of food trucks in Louisville, but with the virus, it's hard to find them now.
Yeah. Yeah, she's here. She's in
Oh yeah, Lisa.
My spare bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, Jeannie just came in here a little bit ago and cuddled with me for a second to show that we're in the same place.
Yeah, we had pizza today. We went to
more pizza, girl.
into TJ Maxx. So we've done all of that. We had a ball. We've hung out and just had a great old time. We've just talked about everything. We called Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just.
And you did your first Marco Polo.
Yeah, I did my first Marco Polo. Yeah. So yeah, we tried to do the we went riding over to the TJ Maxx. We were hoping we were going to hit the Mother Lode, but we didn't. We did
No.
not. There wasn't I was like, screw this. Let's go to hit the big guns. Let's hit up Sephora.
Yeah, and it was a very nice Sephora.
So
everybody was super helpful. Last time I went to Sephora here, or not here, but at home, like they didn't. I walked in and just was looking around, and nobody even acknowledged me. I was like, "That's some bad customer service." Usually, they're all over you. Like,
I got in trouble.
Oh, she did. She did.
Mm-hmm.
She was swatching without permission.
They were like, ma'am, you can't be swatching. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, I'm so sorry.
And then she wanted another part. She went to another part and swatched again.
Huh?
I said, then you wandered to another part and swatched again.
Yeah, Rhonda already told me, you're not supposed to be swatching. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay, I want to feel this. I wanted to feel that hood, that weird shade up in the hood. And I was like, I need to feel it. And she was like, you ain't supposed to be swatching.
I know.
You gotta ask them to swatch it for you. I'm like, I don't need them to swatch it for me. I need to feel it for myself.
Right. Jeannie is a rebel. Jeannie is a rebel.
So then we went over to the Dior, and I was like, swatching again, and that lady was like, ma'am, you're not supposed to be swatching.
They were real serious too.
I was like, oh, really?
She's naughty girl.
Not really.
Naughty girl. And actually the next thing we swatched was the naughty palette.
Yeah.
I even touched it. I touched it and put it on my hand. She's a bad influence, that Jeannie.
Mm-hmm. They didn't see. It was okay. Then we used some hand sanitizer.
That's right. Got
germs off of us.
Oh, I need to see that video. I feel like I'm missing out on Shelly's video.
That was so bad. But how are they going to swatch it whenever it's that weird, goopy shade? You got to swatch it yourself. You need to feel it yourself. Like, can't swatch it. Turn your back and watch me swatch it.
That's right. Look at that swagger. Jeannie's still got it going on right now.
I'm going to swatch that shit.
I pity the fool who tries to stop Jeannie from swatching. I pity the fool.
I pity the fool. I need to swatch it with that finger.
Hell to the yeah.
I did. So I needed to feel that. That was the weird shade. I needed to feel it. Besides all that, yeah, I just needed to. I needed to know. Yeah. If you know, you know. With that finger. That's right. That's right, Lisa. I needed to swatch it with that finger.
Yeah, Samantha don't play. She'd be like, Samantha will straight up like drop a Karen right in the store. She will be like, yeah. Don't you tell me.
Anyway, I got the swatches that I needed to swatched. I most certainly did. I did. That's like having them sample perfume for you and then them trying to tell you how it smells. That's right. Oh my goodness.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's what I was like, oh really? Oh.
When she put on I had no idea. I was just like, oh my God. I was just rolling on the inside because she just put it on so hard.
Hmm. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry.
She was terribly, terribly sorry.
I'm so sorry. Now let's move on to the next swatch. Let's move on to the next palette, Rhonda.
That's right, and that's what we did.
And we did. Right on over to the other Huda section where we could swatch some more of it, where they weren't at.
That's right.
Come on, Rhonda. Let's move on to where they're not watching us.
That's my favorite part is where I'm not being watched. Because then you can be sneaky.
Yeah.
Oh, Jess gonna be Little Miss Innocent. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta be real smart to play dumb, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shelly just posted a look on her Instagram. Let me look.
Oh, good. Good. Yes.
Ooh, it's so pretty. I wish I could make it bigger. It won't. You can't really see it that good because it's my phone on the laptop. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Ooh. So
And her cheeks look fantastic.
yes. So yeah, so we went there and then we came on back and we ordered pizza and God
Look who I got. Look who I got. Look who I got. It's Cricket. It's Cricket. It's Cricket. Hey, she loves the Rhonda. She loves the Rhonda. She loves the
John must have let her out of her
Yeah.
crate.
He did. I heard him.
My goodness.
Where's a good girl? Where's such a good girl? Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a
My
good
goodness.
girl.
My goodness.
She's my new friend. Oh. She is happy to be out, that's for sure.
So we did that and then we came on back. I ordered pizza and then sweet little John went and picked it up. So that was awesome.
Super awesome. And the sweetest puppy in the entire world.
Oh, Rhonda made I can't believe she's getting on camera.
I know. It's awesome.
She never gets
I
on
want to be
camera.
famous. I know. I get to cuddle with a doggy Joe.
And so my goodness, I'm just stunned. She never gets on camera. So you know? So
That's right.
Cricket does love her some Rhonda. So Rhonda made chess bars.
Or gooey bars, depending on where you're from.
Oh my goodness. And y'all know John loves the sweet. Oh my goodness, he was in heaven. Yes, he was.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I'm so glad they turned out good.
Oh yeah, they were. Oh, really good. And I'm not even like a sweet person.
No, yeah, she had two, and she's not a sweet person.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like I bet I gained a pound apiece.
Oh, I hope not.
Me too.
I hope not.
Me too.
Look at my little baby. She's gonna see my face. Is she like this with everybody, Jeannie?
I don't know. We have company. How do I know? We
Well,
never have company.
well, she is now.
Yeah, Cricket's a new camera ham.
She is cuddled up and chilling. She's a good girl.
Okay, Shelly. I'll send you some.
Well, I might make some this Christmas and send them out, like send out small packages of them to people because
Oh my
there's
goodness.
something always special about getting something home baked at the holiday time.
Oh, yeah, they're good. They're really, really good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what's a pumpkin goodie bar, Sylvia? What's in that besides pumpkin? I'm curious. Well, all right.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah, I'll send you the recipe, Shelly. It's super easy. I can just type it up for you. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm getting hungry. Getting hungry. Are you hungry? Are you hungry?
I bet it's because Cricket ate some of Rhonda's pizza.
Because it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I can't believe she's so cuddly. I'm so excited because I love little doggies. She's the sweetest. Yeah, I put a
Like,
spell. I
yeah,
did.
this bite of pizza came from that lady.
Yeah, I brought a sausage and snuck it to her. I snuck her a treat.
She's like, I like her. She lets me have some of her pizza. Mama,
That's right.
here's your plate.
How you doing? How you doing? See, this is why I want a dog because dogs are just so sweet and they'll just cuddle up with you. And cats are like, cats. This is the sweetest little dog. I want a cricket.
So, so yeah, oh my goodness. So we've just had it's just been wonderful. It's just been wonderful.
Yeah.
We just should have had like a big, I don't know, Indianapolis meetup on the top floor of my house.
Well, this is just the first step.
I know. We just should have had like this big, huge meeting. Oh
Well,
my goodness.
you gotta start small.
I know, because it's just been like the bestest time. We've just been able to play in makeup and we've got some more time, but it's just been so much fun. It's just, has Rhonda tried the peanut butter pretzels? Not yet.
No, it's the night's still early.
The night's still early. We do have the peanut butter pretzels. Yes. I used the shaver thing and I could have made a beard with the fuzz that
Wow,
oh my
Shelly.
God, Shelly, the first time that you use it, there is so much peach fuzz that comes off of your face. It is amazing. But your makeup looks so good after
It
you
looks.
use that.
Yeah, your cheekbones and your little cheeks are stunning tonight.
Oh my
Stunning.
goodness. I love it whenever I shave my face with those things like once a month at least. And then as I've gotten older, I can't see all of my chin hairs. So I
Right.
make sure I shave my chin hairs like every other week.
Yeah, I've got I light up magnifying mirror that I can hold in my hand, and then I've got my Tweezermans because it's the best tweezers in the world. And if you didn't know, when you get Tweezermans and they get dull, you can send them back to Tweezerman, and they sharpen them and ship them back to you for free.
Oh, wow. That's nice to know. So yeah, I just shave all of it off. Oh my God, I love those things. I am so addicted to them. Your serums go on better because it shaves off the dead layer of skin. Everything goes off, but just everything's better. Everything's better from shaving your face. I love it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a little face shaver, right? What is there like a
Yeah,
brand?
I sent her one of, the little Tinkle razors.
Like just a little straight razor
Yeah.
thing? Yeah, I've got those.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a here. It's one of these things. Uh, one of these.
Yeah, I've got several of those.
Yeah, it's just a tinkle that you can
Thank
get
y'all.
on Amazon. Yeah, a tinkle razor. You can get it off of Amazon.
Cool. Those
Um,
are awesome.
And so, yeah, you just shave your face with it like that, Jennifer.
Yeah, and it does not. Your hair does not grow back dark and coarse. That is the.
Mm-mm. Nope. Like I've got the Big Daddy Kahuna Derma Flash. That's like that expensive thing that you charge up. La 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 la. It's just bullshit. You don't need to do that because it's a waste of money. You got to make sure it's charged. Then the razors that go in it's expensive, so it's high maintenance. And these they're just easy, portable. You don't need to do nothing to it. You just boom and they're done. So yeah, I just like them. I like them. And then, these are the little, covers. And so, yeah. I mean, to do it, you actually take it out of the cover.
Right. Yes.
Obviously.
I didn't want to be too much of a smart ass.
But
not too much.
Anyway, yeah. But that's what I use. I don't use the, whatever that expensive thing is, the Derma Flash. Yeah, I've got it. I don't use it. It was a waste of money. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jeannie,
you
may not know about this, but Google's got mods and they randomly censor people's posts and delete them. And like I got deleted in Zach's live because I said, "Hi guys," and so the Google mod teams are just being crappy and just like not even things that are bad at all. They just delete randomly. It's like they just spin a wheel, and once they get to something, they just like delete. Oh, she couldn't say a brand. Well, try saying it now, Robin. I mean, they can't moderate everything. I mean, they moderate things that don't need to be moderated. I'm waiting for you to try to say the brand, Robin, because it shouldn't. They've already censored you, so they probably will skip it this time.
Yeah, crazy.
Google is our dark overlord. Yeah, like people would be straight up like calling Google out their name, and they don't do anything with that.
Yeah, Cream at Ulta has a nice razor too, because it has a collapsible fold that folds in on itself.
Yeah, those are nice. Hi, Handy Stars. Welcome. Never heard of a NOAA weather radio? Oh, and you didn't ask me, but I have.
Yes, I have a NOAA radio, Matthew.
Very cool. Kick Rocks Google model. That's right. Kick Rocks Google. Kick Rocks.
Yeah, it's raining in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I just noticed the sound of the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, so usually whenever I send out a package, Shelly, I try to include one of those in there, and then one of those little wash rags, like I sent you, the little vintage cosmetics things, because I think that they're so much better than the makeup erasers because they're actually a square, and I like the square shape of them better than the oblong.
Right.
I just like the vintage cosmetics ones better.
Is that the yellow ones in your room?
Huh?
Is that the yellow cloth?
No. The yellow ones are just for brushes. They're just a microfiber. The ones that I always send out is like the leopard print one.
Oh, cool.
That I gave you. So I'm always.
Oh, I see it over there.
Yeah. Like I sent you, Jess. So I usually either have like leopard print ones or pink ones or something like that. I usually try to keep those. And I usually send out a cloth with a lot of like boxes or things that I send out. I try to send those out.
So cool. I can't wait to use it.
Because I'm really addicted to the to the vintage makeup ones, and a lot of times they're in Ipsy. They're a really really good deal in Ipsy if you can get your.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're either in Ipsy. I mean, yes, they're at Ulta, but a lot of times they're in Ipsy, and they're sometimes they're on FabFitFun. But I love to get them on Ipsy. Now, Robin was able to say it. Something that's the best tweezer.
Yeah, Tweezerman. She said Tweezerman.
Oh, okay.
When she said the name brand, they moderated it. They
Okay.
it. And then after that, Melly said like about 7 different brands, like Tweezerman, Coca-Cola, all kinds of stuff, and it didn't get moderated. Hey, Jockey 551, what is up in Ireland tonight? Ireland in the house. Very lovely. It's a lovely evening. I'm doing well. I'm petting the doggy, so I'm extra good.
Is Cricket still in there?
Yeah, she's just sitting right next to me. I just keep petting on her. Her fur is just so soft and delightful.
Hilarious.
He's my new friend, girl. Maybe I'll come up to see Cricket and not you now. Not really, just kidding.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Vintage headbands.
Yeah, I do too, Jennifer. I really like those too. They're really good. Everything that, as far as like the headbands and the claws, you know, anything that's that type of material, I really like from that that vintage brand. I really like that company, and I just you know, you really can take off your makeup, but you know, I'll use my cleansing balm or my cleansing oil, and then I use that like my little wash rag, and it just comes off so easy. I'm really, yeah, I'm a sucker for those. So yeah. I like them. They come in a 3-pack. They're pretty affordable. Yeah, I'm just really addicted to those. Yeah. I like them a lot, and I like the shape of them because they're just I just think they're more user friendly. I don't know.
Yeah.
About the shape.
Oh, Shelly's thinking about cutting her hair, girl.
Oh wow!
I think it was a. You could do a lot. You with your hair length and how much fullness it has. You could really have all kinds of cute haircuts.
Yeah, Jess too.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, you're tired of your high forehead. You want bangs then, Shelly?
Oh, committing to bangs. Wow, that's a big commitment.
Yep.
As a big commitment. Um,
Bangs are they are a commitment. But I just like having bangs.
that's because I'm Irish.
Yeah.
That's why you think that's because I'm Irish.
It's very possible. You want Rhonda bangs? Yeah, they're like at an angle. They're at an angle this way, not that way. Aw, Jockey, you're the sweetest tonight. Man, Jockey is just so full of love. I love it. Yeah.
For it, Shelly.
That would be cool, Samantha. Oh, thanks, Jess. Yeah, my bangs, like my hairdresser had gotten COVID, and I was supposed to get my bangs. She does free bang trims, which is awesome. And I was supposed to get my bangs trimmed, but she came down with COVID right like 2 days before my appointment, and so I went for like over a month without them, and they just were like down to here till yesterday. And I was so excited to have them back.
Yeah. Whenever you get to that in between stage,
Yeah,
it's really like hating life. Either you want them or you want them all the way down.
yeah. There's no either or. Well, there is only either or.
Yeah.
Well, how you feeling, Jess? I mean, Jenny. I keep looking at Jess and talking to you. Jeannie. How you doing, Jeannie?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm good as far as like I'm with you. So if you want to hop off, we can hop off.
Yeah, I'm pretty spent from all the things that I've been
Right.
doing.
Yeah, I figured you were probably getting pretty tired.
Yeah.
Because you've drove a lot today already. So, and then we're going to get up and film tomorrow.
Yep, we sure are.
So,
We sure are. But it's been wonderful having everybody here. It's been an awesome, awesome crowd.
yeah, it's been great. So, yeah, we've enjoyed everybody being here and just being so supportive. And yeah, we'll get up tomorrow and we're going to do some filming. I don't know whose channel it's going to be on, but it'll be on mine or Rhonda's one. So it doesn't really matter who. It'll be fun. We're going to ask each other some questions. And so, yeah, that'll be great.
I got my best friend here.
So, yeah, we appreciate everybody tuning in, though. And we've had a great time tonight.
It's just been a fantastic day all the way around.
So, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Yes, we've had such a great time, and we're so glad to have been able to come on live and share part of the day with you guys.
All right. Well, you guys have a great evening, and we'll see you real soon, sweethearts. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, honeys. Clicking the